Sa kaalaman ng mga viewers natin, si Manny Pacquiao, a lot of people were expecting him to win. Not exactly parang walk in the park, pero papasok naman, 'di ba? Pero number 18 siya with 10.3 million votes. Mas marami pa sa kanya si Jimmy Bondoc. He Let Me Be the One.
Correct.
So what happened kay Manny Pacquiao?
Okay, I've said this many times before, but I think Manny Pacquiao's major problem is a messaging and branding problem. Again, he made a life decision. Ewan ko kung ano na yan, naging life decision niya yan, or baka meron siyang deep-rooted insecurities. Never niya ni-leverage yung pagiging pambansang kamao, 8th Division World Champion at Filipino icon niya. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Nung tumakbo siyang Pangulo, ginawa niya yung sarili niyang isang man of destiny, nag-kurbata, nag-Amerikana, tapos nasa podium. Hindi ko maintindihan ba't niya ginawa yun, man of destiny. This election, number one, hindi na kampanya. Hindi na naman nilabas yung mga iconic phrases niya. But then, towards the end of his campaign, naglabas ng commercial na bobo siya.
Oo.
Nakakala ng maraming tao, joke. Ako, nung nakita ko yun, sabi ko, kawawa naman si Manny Pacquiao. They did him dirty. Dinipfake. Yung pala totoo. Ako ay isang bobo. Kaya ibalik ang bobo sa Senado. Saan ka nakarinig ng kampanyang ganyan, Ian? Sa buong buhay ko, hindi ko akalain magkakaroon ng kampanyang ganyan. A big portion of his crushing loss was also because Mindanao felt that he betrayed them. Ano yan? Beloved son of Mindanao. Beloved son of Mindanao. Tapos biglang sumali sa alyansa. So nagkaroon ng protest rejection vote of Manny Pacquiao, which is his a big base. And number 3, I think that he was distracted. He was running for Senate. He had 2 party lists to attend to, di ba? Meron siyang 2 party list na inaatupag. I think he also had some local candidates.
Yung diba? Kapatid yata, so, governor, di ba?
Governor, tapos tingin ko distracted siya. Ikaw ba may nakita kang ads ni Pacquiao before that bobo ad?
Ako wala, honestly. Sa social media.
Ako rin. So, and I mean, that's, I keep a close watch. You'd have to imagine that our office keeps a close monitoring of these things. And we didn't see anything. Kasi meron kaming control. Meron kaming control computer na hindi nakatutok sa kahit na anong kandidato. Kung ano lang talaga yung pinaka-pinupush ng algorithm, walang Pacquiao na lumabas. Yung bobo lang. So imagine you're gonna run one ad and it's the bobo ad. That really transcends reason. Kung meron silang nalalaman na hindi ko alam, more power to them, but I don't think it worked.
Is there a way to salvage this image problem? Or branding?
Well, he's going to fight. Meron siyang upcoming fight, di ba?
Si Mario Barrios.
Mario Barrios. Tignan natin if he will revert back to the old MP Manny Pacquiao kneeling in his corner, carrying the Philippines proud. That's the only possible way he can probably recover some of that political capital. Pero sa tingin ko, medyo, sa akin lang too late. At Father Time is undefeated. Tignan natin. Kasi para sa mga kabataan na hindi nakita si Manny Pacquiao in his prime, he was a sight to behold. Talagang a wonder to behold.
Tasmanian Devil in the ring.
Iba. Talagang God smiles when Manny Pacquiao boxes in his prime. So, kung ngayon makikita natin yung diluted, medyo slowed down, aged Pacquiao, as a boxing fanatic, baka I will feel bad. And in terms of political capital, baka yun na yung image na mag-stick. So, mahihirapan siya makabalik dun sa dating lofty perch niya.
Tsaka yung timing. Kung sana lumaban siya before elections.
Kasi
after, anong value nito for him? Diba?
Wala na. Perhaps a good indication, and by no means is this a criticism or I'm not talking down at the party list. Mga kaibigan ko yan. Since hindi lang kaibigan, matalik na kaibigan ko. But siguro an indication that the Pacquiao brand has really dipped is the party list named after him, Juan Pacman, which is a mainstay in mainstay ever since tinatag yung Juan Pacman, meron silang seat sa party list. This year natalo sila. So perhaps it's an indication na the name is losing its luster. Yeah.
Speaking of yung mga celebrities, ang dami ring mga party list na natalo na ang lalaki ng mga endorsers ng mga celebrities.
Grabe. Yan talaga. Honestly, mas na gulat, mas na yanig. Napakapit ako sa silya.
Talaga?
Tapos yung mga aso gumanon. Doon lumabas yung party list result. Lalo yung Akbayan na nag-number 1. Lalo yung Akbayan nag-number 1 dahil alam kong talagang talagang igogloat sa atin ni Ronald Llamas yan. So hinanda ako na yung sarili ko. Sabi ko, patay. Ronald Llamas will be the gloater for maybe a month. But the party list elections was really, really wild because gaya na nasabi mo, grabe yung mga endorsers, grabe yung ad spend. Grabe yung mga ginawang efforts ng ibang party list groups. Hindi nakapasok. Ang mga nakapasok, Akbayan, Duterte Youth, na wala yatang celebrity endorser yung Duterte Youth. Yung BBM party list, oh my goodness, had Tony Gonzaga all over the place. Wala, talo. Provinciano ako party list, Kim Chu. And their so-called allegedly, merong pink wave na nagre-research. Si Kim Chu na, si Chinita Princess na yon, na kilalang pink supporter. Hindi pa, and one of the top celebrities in the country, hindi pa rin nanalo yung Provinciano ko party list. So I don't know now. It really shook the way I will conduct future party list campaigns.